Today we're diving into what the community really thinks about Gekishin Squadra and what we hope gets fixed. I've broken down the biggest frustrations along with some other ideas on how other MOBAs have handled them better. Let's jump right in. You ever play a game where you've been grinding, putting hours, days, months, years into a game, and you somehow get paired up with someone who's only been playing for like 3 days? As frustrating as that sounds, this seems to be a big concern in the community. Although it was just a beta, there are some serious matchmaking issues already. Experienced players seem to be getting matched up with complete beginners, which makes the game feel completely unbalanced right from the start. A skill-based matchmaking system like in League of Legends or Dota 2 can fix this by pairing players with similar experiences together. You ever feel like you're putting everything on the line to try to secure an objective, only for it to not pay off? Some players feel like the objectives don't feel rewarding enough for the risk, and sometimes it's just safer to ignore them and continue farming spawns in your lane. A possible solution to this would be something like tinkering with the rewards a little bit, just so that it's not too overpowering, but just enough to kind of encourage players to rotate and go after objectives. I thought I was the only one that felt this way, but I appreciate Dragon Ball and all their special effects and everything, but whether it's in the menu or when you're fighting, it just feels a lot. It feels like a lot. That's all I can say. It's at some point I just mash buttons and pray to God I'm doing the right thing, because there's too many things going on. I just can't keep up. Maybe dumb it down a little, maybe not. I don't know if everybody feels this way. There are some people who do though, apparently. So maybe. Does it ever seem like the moment you lose a lane early, it's just hopeless? You can't bring the game back and you kind of have to sit there for the next 10-15 minutes and just watch the train wreck? Well, some players are feeling that way. Snowballing seems to be a big issue. Once a team gets ahead, it feels almost impossible to come back. A possible solution to this could be rubber band mechanics or comeback buffs. They have it in LOL, they have it in HOK, they have it in Dota 2, and it gives players a fighting chance to claw their way back from what feels like an inevitable defeat. Even on a good connection, a lot of players feel like there's a lot of input lag, a lot of stuttering, and it makes it feel like tying in combos together is just impossible to achieve. Lag spikes and server instability really hurt the competitive feel of the game, so getting better server infrastructure can make combat feel a lot more fluid. Do you feel like the moment you die mid to late game, you're kind of stuck watching everything fall apart? Well, some players feel the same way as you. The respawn timer feel punishingly long according to some players, so a dynamic respawn timer like they got in Dota 2 might be the solution here. You can't see the full battlefield during a hectic fight, so doing simple things like dodging or aiming your attack feel unnecessarily difficult. Allowing players to pan their camera will improve awareness and strategy. Some players feel like the map layout and character abilities don't allow for creative expression of outmaneuvering your opponent. It feels restricted. Improving dashes, terrain interactions, and the map overlay might help players feel like they can get more creative in outmaneuvering their opponents and feel a lot more fluid when they're in the flow of the game. Anybody who plays any sort of team game understands this. It feels like the moment one of your teammates just give up, it's over. Whether your teammate is just camping in lane or just not going for objectives, it makes it pretty much unwinnable. The solution to this, crazy, ban people. Whether it's for a day, a week, a month, whatever. The more they commit these infractions, the longer their sentence should be. It's just ruining the player experience overall, and we don't want that in the game. Oh, this one really hits home. Whether you're in game, whether you're trying to queue up, whether you're trying to just enter the game, it feels like there are a lot of crashes, whether it was beta 1 phase, beta 2 phase. It happens so often, it was such a frustrating experience. So we're hoping this dies in the beta. This is a really fun game to play, but experiencing all this just ruins the overall experience, and I just quite frankly can't be bothered to turn on the game or attempt it if I can't even enter. Some players feel like the UI feels cluttered and unresponsive during fights and even in the main menu of the game. Having a cleaner overlay with clear icons might make it easier for players to consume the game and not feel so overwhelmed with all the special effects and everything going on. This is kind of tough because this problem is present in every MOBA out there. Balancing issues are a thing. It feels like the teams that pick certain characters will always guarantee a dub no matter what. The only solution to this are continuous balance patches and just pray to God they get it right at some point. This is by far the biggest issue I've seen you guys complain about online, and that's the map being way too small. The spawns are way too close to lane, and so outside your lane strategies don't exist. People don't rotate. So winning lanes will almost always equal snowballing, which is the biggest problem in this game right now. Spreading out the spawns, repositioning objectives, or even expanding the map eventually would avoid this problem. Right now, there's not enough rotation and not enough strategy, and more mind-numbing lane camping. It just can elevate the game and take it to the next level. And that's it. Those are some of the biggest complaints I've seen from the community, whether it was on Steam, Reddit, Apple Review, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and some ideas that might help improve the gameplay and the experience for everyone. Hopefully the developers take notes from other MOBAs and will listen to the players who have made these complaints and made them known. I have faith. So far they've been listening to us, whether it was from Beta 1 to Beta 2. They have made some improvements. Hopefully that theme continues. Let me know what you guys think, and if any of these problems related to you, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much.